Welcome to Session 7. In the last lesson, we sorted triangles by their sides. Now we'll sort them a second way, by their angles. Every triangle fits into exactly one of three groups: acute, right, or obtuse. And the wonderful thing is, you only have to look at one angle, the biggest one, to decide. Here are the three types side by side. An acute triangle has all three angles less than 90 degrees. Every corner is sharp. A right triangle has exactly one angle that equals 90 degrees, marked with a small square. And an obtuse triangle has one angle greater than 90 degrees, one wide open corner. Notice the pattern. It's the largest angle that gives the triangle its name. So here's the whole method in one sentence. Look at the largest angle. If the largest angle is less than 90, the triangle is acute. If the largest angle is exactly 90, it's a right triangle. And if the largest angle is greater than 90, it's obtuse. You never have to check all three angles. The biggest one decides everything. Let's try each type. First, a triangle with angles 70, 60, and 50 degrees. The largest angle here is 70, which is less than 90. Since even the biggest angle is under 90, all three are, so this is an acute triangle. Next, a triangle with angles 90, 60, and 30 degrees. One angle is exactly 90, so we mark it with a little square, and the triangle is a right triangle. Right triangles are everywhere in geometry, and they'll be especially important later when you study the Pythagorean theorem. Now, a triangle with angles 100, 50, and 30 degrees. The largest angle is 100, which is greater than 90. That single wide angle makes the whole triangle obtuse. Remember, it only takes one obtuse angle to make an obtuse triangle. Here's an important fact that follows from the angle sum. A triangle's three angles always add up to 180 degrees. So a triangle can have at most one right or obtuse angle. Think about it. Two 90-degree angles would already use up the full 180, leaving nothing for the third corner. So you'll never see a triangle with two right angles or two obtuse angles. Since we now have two ways to classify, by sides and by angles, a triangle can actually carry two names at once. Take a triangle with sides 5, 5, and 8. By its sides, it's isosceles. If its angles turn out to be about 37, 37, and 106, then by its angles, it's obtuse. So its full description is an obtuse isosceles triangle. Two labels, one triangle. Here's a real-world picture. A drafting tool called a set square is a right triangle with one perfect 90-degree corner. Drafters press that square corner against a ruler to draw clean perpendicular lines. The right angle isn't just math, it's a practical tool. Now the common mistake. Students sometimes think a triangle could have two right angles, or maybe a right angle and an obtuse angle together. It can't. The three angles are locked to a total of 180 degrees. A single 90-degree angle already leaves only 90 to split between the other two corners. So only one angle in any triangle can ever be 90 or more. Let's check your understanding. A triangle has a 90-degree angle. What type is it, classified by its angles? An angle of exactly 90 degrees is a right angle. So this is a right triangle. Let's recap. Look at the largest angle. All angles under 90 means acute. Exactly 90 means right. Over 90 means obtuse. A triangle can have at most one right or obtuse angle, because the three add to 180. And a triangle can wear two names, one for its sides, one for its angles. Great work! On Session 7, you can now classify a triangle by its angles at a glance, just by finding the biggest one. Next time, we'll dig into the rule that made all of this possible, the triangle angle sum.